Now, recently I covered a crazy crash out by Izzy Prime, and when I covered this crash out, I made a video basically detailing everything that Izi Prime, an associate of Adin Ross, I basically detailed everything he did in the night, which, just roll the clips.
Why are you so mad? Okay, I'll call somebody. Go give me my phone.
Do it. Knock your ass off.
What are you doing?
On my dead homie, you gonna bleed the genie in front of me? Knock your ass off. All black people get respect for me. Fuck these white people. Did you ask her to keep it? Come outside, just let you know. Get the dog shot. What you gonna do? What you gonna do? Come outside. Come outside. Come on. I'm not moving for no white people. I'm not moving for no white person.
Don't do that in here, bro. Party!
Stop me if you want to. I'm gonna knock your.
He was basically acting out, crashing out, threatening to knock out women, and all the above. Now, when I made this video, quite a few of you guys sent me a clip of Prime actually pressing another person that I left out of the video, and it's actually interesting because most of the men Prime was pressing, he could kind of tell that they weren't really gonna do anything. But this Mathews guy, he actually didn't seem like he was that scared of Prime when Prime was pressing him. Now, before we even get into that, I don't even know why Neon invited Mathews to a 30-day stream. Basically, Neon did a 30-day stream and he invited all the degenerates. Let's be real, he invited all the degenerates to basically get degenerate content. Now, I don't know why he would invite Ed, because when Ed turned up, Neon's girl was actually looking at Ed quite intensely.
I'm getting.
What is it?
Alright, well, I need. What size is that, darling? I need a size. Dumbass.
She was looking like she wanted to go to the back room and get it on with Ed right, after they finished the content. So I don't really know why he invited Ed. They might have a thing going on there. But Mathews is somebody who is quite a wild card himself. He's out there. He basically clips farm a lot of the times. He'll go into public, do crazy things.
Yo, darling. Where can you come stop?
Oh my god.
Wait, off cam. This thing was, I was going for the yeah, she was on to me, she was like, oh, and she looked at me like this. Hey, chat, do you know what, did you hear me say that? Because if that gets clipped, I'm cooked in the morning by my girl. Alright, that was a joke.
He's a wild character, so like I said, it's a stream for 30 days and they're inviting the degenerates to get degenerate content essentially, which, does numbers nowadays, so you can't really blame the business side of things. Now, the thing I found interesting when you guys sent me the clip of Prime pressing Ed is the fact that they were actually cool not too long ago. They were literally cool, and I think this goes to show the type of character that Prime has.
Something inside me that refuses to settle for average and am grateful for it. I am a warrior, a destroyer.
The fact that you can be cool with someone and then you get some alcohol down you, and now you're Incredible Hulk, you're Luke Cage all of a sudden, you feel indestructible, you can take bullets and you can get over on everybody, and then you start pressing the people you were cool with. It doesn't make sense to me how you can be cool with someone and then press them when you get alcohol down you. Like, that's lame. Like, people like that are very dangerous and you don't really want to associate with people like that. But yeah, they were actually cool at one point and chilling. Now, when Prime was pressing Ed, I don't know what he was thinking, because majority of the night we could tell he wasn't really thinking, and when he was thinking that the person he was pressing was a bitch. Now, I don't really know what he thought about Ed, because Ed, have whatever opinion you want of him, even though there's some clips to where people can say, oh, he's a bitch, because there was this time he got pressed by a bunch of people, so people might say that he's a bitch. But that same clip where he got pressed by that guy who was slapping him, he actually ended up fighting that guy when he ended up linking up with him another time, and they actually ended up linking up in a boxing ring.
So I got pressured in money by this weapon here, bruv. I was steaming, bear that in mind.
Come on, look, want to fight me, bro. Why? Yo, come down. Why would I fight you? Your mama don't want to swing it. Why would I swing it? Why would I swing it? Your butt, you ain't pop, bro. Yeah. Yo's a muppet, bro. What? Is that how you moving, yeah? Ed Mathews taking a slap in that, yeah? Ed Mathews taking a slap, bro. You're putting it. When I stab you up, bro, what?
Fight me, bro, fight me. Oh, this guy is getting memed. How's he pressuring me 5 in the morning when I can barely walk with a few man and a weapon and getting banged out like this? Jesus, bruv, look at him. Oh, no. Do you know what as well? I don't even give clout chasers a time of day, but the state of this guy, I just had to pattern him looking like a cockroach. For real, respect for turning up. Didn't think he would, I can't lie. So yeah, edfitness.com if you're trying to look shredded. Link in bio. New YouTube video out today. Be there. Knives down, gloves up. Come on, boys.
So yeah, you can call him what you want, but he's not just gonna sit there and let you just bitch him. You know, he's gonna eventually do something, even though he may not have done it in the moment at the time he was pressed. But he's just not like going for what a lot of people he was pressing that night. Prime, a lot of people he was pressing, they weren't really doing anything. So Ed, I think, is a bit different. I don't think you're just gonna completely just have your way with him and he's not gonna do anything. Well, I don't really watch him like that, so you guys can really confirm if that's true or not. I don't know if it's, let me know, is Ed bitch made? Because from what I saw, yeah, he got slapped in public, but he ended up fighting the guy who got slapped. Now, I don't think Prime had all this in mind when he was pressing him. I don't know if he knows Ed's history, but he did end up pressing him.
I don't give a fuck about that fat ass nigga trying to choke me out. Fuck that fat ass nigga. Bruh. I will beat the dog shot that fat ass nigga. And I will pop him.
The sweater just dipped, bro.
On my dead homie. I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck. I don't care. On my dead homies, you gonna read a real nigga. I don't give a fuck. I don't care.
Well, why are you squaring up to me, though?
I'm not squaring up to you. You think I'm squaring up to you? It ain't gonna be no fair fight.
In my face, though.
Gang, what you gonna punch me? You gonna punch me?
No, why are you shouting in my face?
Cause you punch me, it's gonna be over. On my dead homies, I'm gonna knock some niggas out. I'm gonna show niggas I ain't scared of no nigga in this crib. I'm gonna beat the dog shit out of niggas.
Now, when he ended up pressing him, essentially, nothing really happened. Prime got in his face, and it kind of looked like stuff might escalate, but it was really in Ed's hands. You know, he seemed like he was kind of not scared of Prime, but he just was in control of himself, something that Prime actually needs to practice. But Ed ended up responding to the situation, and apparently there could be threats of basically suing Prime for the way he was acting that night. So this might not be a case where Prime has just completely got away with everything he was doing that night. He might be getting sued by Ed.
Prime needs to chill. Like, he's gonna get himself arrested, and because he's already got cases, he's gonna get locked up. Like, I was genuinely rating him before he tried fighting everyone.
But Ed didn't really have anything positive to say about Prime after the altercation. Now, I do believe that Prime was just talking, and I do believe even in those white people he was bumping into, I do believe like if one of those guys got in his face, he wasn't going to do anything. Because from this situation where he was pressing Ed, it basically seemed to me like, okay, this guy just wants to talk. You know, because you've got a man right there in your face. I mean, your shoulder bumping females, but then you've got a man right there in your face. Punch him in his shit. Punch him in his shit. Crash out for our entertainment. Punch him in his shit. But you didn't do nothing. You was just talking. So I just think he was under the influence of, not blaming the alcohol, but I think he was under the influence of alcohol and he just wanted to talk. I think he wanted to talk. I don't think he was under the influence of alcohol. He was definitely under the influence of alcohol, but I think he just wanted to talk under the influence of alcohol. He didn't really want to take it there. But guys, let me know what you think about this whole situation. What do you think about him shoulder bumping a female to the couch, but then a man's in his face and he's not gonna punch him, he's not gonna do nothing? Let me know what you think. And yeah, is Ed Mathews bitch made for any of you who watch him? I don't really watch him. I just saw those clips and I thought, okay, he isn't really like gangster or anything, but you know, he did get his get back eventually, so I guess it is what it is, you know. But yeah, I appreciate you guys for checking this out, and I'll catch you in the next one.